Ever since I began making Superstar BTS videos on this channel, I always wanted to get those 3 stars on hard. And over 2 years ago when I made my first ever video, I was getting closer, but I still couldn't beat GoGo. And to this day, I still can't beat GoGo on hard. Or at least get 3 stars on hard. So hey look, it's my own video. So as I went to Google to try and look for answers, it occurred to me that I'm not the only one in this situation. And with the game ending, I thought there's no better way to end the game with getting those 3 stars on every song. So it might be Cypher Part 2 for you, and look at this god, they've managed to get it 3 stars. Out of 154 songs, I managed to get 142 3 stars on hard, the exceptions being Dionysus, GoGo, Mic Drop Verse 2, GoGo Verse 2, Not Today Verse 2, First Love, Cypher Part 4, I Need You Verse 2, Yogiwa, Cypher Part 2 Suga, and Cypher Part 2 RM. Before we continue, if you guys could subscribe, that would be amazing. My journey began on Dionysus, and I knew this journey wouldn't be the most simple nor easy task that I've ever encountered, but I came into this quite optimistic that my years of experience playing this game would come in handy, and my reflexes hadn't degraded over the 2 years of playing this game constantly, even though I was clearly getting older and useless.
Bruh.
As seen there, it didn't go very well, so I moved on to Mic Drop Verse 2, because it couldn't have got much worse than Dionysus' ending. However, a similar pattern seemed to be occurring, that no matter how good I thought I was at this game, it all came down to the fact that maybe I'm just old, crippled, and just not very good anymore, as only 300 notes in, my Mic Drop Verse 2 career came plummeting down. However, this was not about the end of Mic Drop Verse 2, as I thought maybe it was just a mistake. But no, at the exact same part, I failed again. And this really disheartened me, but I thought I'd tackle the old enemy, good old GoGo. Now, I sped up most of this because GoGo itself isn't the most challenging song overall, and for the most part you can get maybe 1,000 beat maps down without a problem. It's just that goddamn ending. That damn ending, which has plagued me ever since this song existed. Now, the previous trauma of GoGo Verse 1 taught me not to play that song ever again, so I moved on to Verse 2, thinking maybe this could be different, as I've forgotten what it was when I first attempted it. However, it wasn't much different, and I failed even more. But I didn't want to give up. I told myself that maybe we can beat this song, maybe it's just that one hard bit. But for some damn reason I continued. Maybe I wanted to listen to my own advice in my Superstar videos over the years? Either that or I'm just insane. But clearly, it all got too much for me. And after more and more misses, I eventually succumbed to the acceptance that there is no way I'm beating this song. But a wise man once said, no, not today. But not today proved to be even worse, really. I mean, I started off okay, but less than 100 beat maps in, I failed. But I didn't want to give up, so I gave it another shot. Didn't even make 10 no's. And then the third time, it wasn't even as promising as I thought. I failed again. And then at this point I was just losing my mind, and I thought I'd give it another go. You know, maybe I was just having a bad bit of form. But I couldn't do it, and I gave up already. First Love though, this song had always been on my mind, because I was so close to doing this for so long. Ever since it's out, I've always been so close. And I was getting really far. As you can see by the sped up gameplay, I was getting really far, and it was going great. I was loving it, and I thought, you know what, maybe this could be the one. This could be the time I finally break free from the pain that is First Love. But unfortunately, as you probably guessed by the tone of my voice, it was short-lived. And that crushed me. It really did. But we moved on to Cypher Part 4. And I have very little expectations for this, because this song is probably the hardest in the game. But what I did not expect was to barely be able to get off the first few notes. I mean, come on. At least I could put up some kind of a fight, right? No, it kept getting worse. And the one time when I actually made it kind of far, well, past 100 beat maps, I just failed again on... I didn't even get to the rap. It was pathetic, really. In fact, I doubt myself so much that I even tried to recalibrate my touch timing because I was trying to think that maybe this wasn't me, maybe it's the game. You know, don't hate the player, hate the game. And maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe I was right. So we went in once more, and I was optimistic. I was like, I've recalibrated. This is going to be a good run. And at first I was like, yeah, this is going well. And then it hit me that I'm just really bad at the game. There was, however, a silver lining. I Need You verse 2. Now, I don't even really know why this song is on this list of songs I've not got 3 stars on hard, because no disrespect to this song or anything, but it's really not as difficult as the rest, and it came as no surprise that on my first run, I was doing pretty well, and albeit there were a few scares, and I was a bit worried that I'd miss, because my phone doesn't seem to stay still on a table whenever I play these songs, but as we came to the end of a song, a moment of euphoria appeared in my mind, and that moment was, I've actually done it. I'm actually going to complete a song. And I had finally knocked off one of the songs from the list of songs that I couldn't do. And it made me happy, I was happy that finally one of these damn songs was done. Albeit the easiest of the lot, but it's still a song, and that put my number down to 11 songs left. So that was great. But then my euphoria soon came to an end. Yogi Bois, I think it's pronounced, reignited that pain that was sitting in the back of my head. The pain that I am not going to be able to accomplish all of these songs because there's a reason that I haven't got 3 stars. And this song was one of them. I just kept on missing at the very start, and then even when I actually got kind of far, I blew it. Because this song, again, was one which I just couldn't get the hang of, and it will forever be haunting my mind. As with everything that is Superstar BTS, my life wasn't going to get any easier. And now we had both the Cypher Part 2s. And granted, RM's verse is the closest I've ever got to completing one of these two. Like, J-Hope's verse is doable and I can do that one, but these two, they fail to ever be completed. And so close yet so far, Cypher Part 2, RM failed. But we moved on to Suga's verse, and this is one of the most difficult songs in the game. Again, the build-up is pretty simple. It's like every other Cypher. It's not impossible, it's definitely hard, but it comes to the actual rapping part of the song, and I guess there's more to be desired than what is shown on the screen right now. And I just couldn't let go of this. I didn't want to give up, but eventually I succumbed. Or did I? For some weird reason, my head told me maybe I can do Cypher RM again. But clearly, I wasn't going to get any further than I thought I would, as I didn't even hit 600 beat maps before it all came crashing down once again, which was a very sad end to Cypher Part 2. And I guess my career in general of trying to get 3 stars, as I looked back at the songs that I had completed, and I guess there's a lot to be grateful for, even though I missed many songs and I only looked to have gained 1 extra song on 3 stars on hard, I've still got 143 songs out of 154 completed, which some people may never get, so maybe I should be proud of myself, or maybe not, who knows. I lost my mind so much that I even did Not Today verse 1 without realising. I mean, it took me a few notes to realise, but I guess I'd really lost my mind over doing this damn challenge. And I still wanted to give Not Today verse 2 another go, because maybe I was just really unlucky. And I didn't want to settle for defeat on only 1 song extra 3-starred. But it was pretty clear that I wasn't going to get anywhere. And as much as I tried, sometimes you just have to let go. You have to accept defeat and face defeat with open arms, because that's how you improve, right? So I ended there, at least for Not Today verse 2, but that didn't stop me trying to give Mic Drop verse 2 one more go, because again, this was another song I was determined to at least try and beat. But as much as I can give myself the benefit of the doubt that I just had a bad day, time is of the essence, and I don't have enough time to learn these songs off by heart when I can barely get past the first verse, or at least the first part of the verse, because that seemed to be a common error. As seen here in the footage, it's the same part again that I struggled with 10 minutes earlier. So I guess that marks the end of my challenge, at least for now. I'll be sure to update you guys if I do actually conquer one of these songs in the next 3 weeks, but I doubt it will happen, purely because I don't want to touch those songs ever again. They give me blood, sweat and tears. And these aren't all BTS song references, they're just good words. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like rating and subscribe, because I want to bring more good quality videos for you guys. But without further ado, enjoy this random clip I put on screen to give me some footage. But thank you, and see you in my next video. Thank you, and goodbye.